New earthquake swarm, lasting about 11 hours, began in the Campi Flegrei region of Italy at 4:33 Coordinated Universal Time today. Campi Flegrei is a 13 kilometers, 8 miles, wide caldera that covers part of Naples and extends south beneath the Gulf of Pozzuoli. Italy's National Institute of Geophysics and Volcanology, INGV, reported a preliminary count of 26 earthquakes, most of them measuring M1 and the strongest recorded at M3.4. Light shaking from the M3.4 quake was reported by at least 72 people. While such events are common in seismically active areas such as Campi Flegrei, their shallow nature could lead to an increase in the intensity felt, even at lower magnitudes. The Campanian volcanoes of Vesuvius, Campi Flegrei and Ischia Island are the most monitored and studied volcanic areas in the world due to the risks associated with a possible resumption of volcanic activity. The volcanic area is dormant but is still affected by seismicity, ground deformation and fumarole activity, and is therefore closely monitored, INGV volcanologists say. Campi Flegrei has undergone significant cycles of uplift and subsidence since Roman times. The earliest known volcanic products date back to around 47,000 years ago. The caldera was formed after two major explosive eruptions: the Campanian ignimbrite eruption around 36,000 years ago and the Neapolitan yellow tuff (NYT) eruption around 15,000 years ago, which ejected more than 40 cubic kilometers (9.6 miles) of material. Following the NYT eruption, a number of smaller eruptions occurred from vents scattered both on land and underwater. Most of the activity is concentrated in three periods: 15,000 to 9,500 years ago, 8,600 to 8,200 years ago, and 4,800 to 3,800 years ago. The most recent eruptions were recorded in 1158 AD at Solfatara and in 1538 AD. VEI 3, when the ash cone of Monte Nuovo was formed. Sulfur fumes billow from the surface, giving the area a surreal appearance and attracting tourists. Residents have become accustomed to the smell, smoke and vibrations. There were more than 1,000 earthquakes in September, most of them small. But a magnitude 4.2 earthquake on September 27, the strongest tremor to hit the volcanic region in more than 40 years, raised fears that what scientists are calling a seismic crisis may be underway for the first time since the early 1980s. The big quake, which did not cause serious structural damage, and about 500 smaller quakes so far in October have left residents like Anna Maria Scardi, a mother of two teenagers, feeling nervous. "Even a small quake scares us," she said. "We are worried because we should run away. But where should we go? Where? This is the situation. We are anxious." Experts say there is no imminent threat of an eruption, but they worry that geophysical activity is causing the ground to rise and fall, which could destabilize buildings.